You guys, please help me welcome Mr. Stacy O'Quinn to the stage. Oh, look at your family. They're like, we know him. That's so sweet. All right, Mr. Stacy, I have a couple questions for you. We have a lot of new people in the room. We also have a lot of people that are here for the first time in a while. And I think it's important for them to know, what is your 30-second story?
Sure. My name is Stacy, originally from North Carolina. Before plugging into First Steps to Success, I was a military dad, making about $25,000 a year. Broke, living paycheck to paycheck, over $292,000 in debt, and looking for a way to increase my income. I had started a business on the side in sales, and I learned that I stunk at sales and made no money. After my brother recommended that I plug into First Steps to Success, I came to an event in September of 2005. I came out of that event. Previously, I made no money in my side business. I came out of that event. I made $104,000 part-time that first year, left my military career behind, went on to pay off that $292,000 in debt in 5 years, became financially free, earned millions of dollars, invested in tons of real estate, and eventually, just recently I gave my wife the news that we owe 7 figures in taxes this year.
Wait, 7 figures in property taxes?
No, income taxes.
Income taxes? Oh my god. Okay, so oh my goodness. Do you know how much money he makes? Like, how many commas is that? I don't actually know. Okay, sorry, I interrupted.
So, but the thing is I sat in that room and I saw the first stories, and I sat in that room and I didn't know if I could be one of those people, but I wanted to be one of those people on stage. And what I didn't realize is how fast it absolutely can happen. And so what I would just encourage you to do is make sure you come into First Steps to Success and you plug into the training and think back on every single person that is in the. How many of you, after you went through yesterday, how many of you can imagine that do you know any client, any coworker, or any boss, or any family member, literally, do you know anyone who doesn't need this training? I think she just asked you. Do you know anyone who doesn't need the training? How many of you know somebody that definitely needs this training? Can you imagine if you're in business or in a job, if you turned someone on to this training, they just went through the first day, would they think positive about you or would they think negative about you?
Positive.
100%. So the money grows on. So if you want to make money, you need to be telling people about this. You know what your message is on form when you're sitting on the airplane? If you really, it's not about manipulation, it's about motivation, building a connection, it's get them to this event.
Okay, so for the simple folks in the room like me, I'm going to just ask a couple simple questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Jackie is your twin brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Carmen is your sister-in-law.
That is correct.
You guys started coming in about 2005.
Wow, you're good.
And now they're on stage teaching the message, and you're here listening to them. Do they pay your way?
No.
Does the company pay your way?
No, they didn't send a private jet to get me.
You choose to come here on your own.
Yes.
Why do you choose to continue to plug in after all that success that some of us cannot even fathom?
At lunch, Ken said something about how I'm sure this training has helped you out, and he had a lot to say, and I was listening, and we had a small amount of time, but I almost want to interrupt him. He said, I'm sure you've plugged into tons of other training. No, I've probably only plugged into 2 other specific strategic trainings, and everything I've done in real estate or anywhere else, everything else I've learned from connections that I've made and skill sets that I picked up out of this room right here. This is it. Not a college degree, nothing. And so you're talking about Jackie and Carmen. Yes, I remember them when. Yes, I went on this journey with them when. But these 2 people have an incredible gift of delivering a message. They live it. They told you to, and they talked about everything in the training. Talk about how real it is. They're talking about their experiences using the training. They're still using it in their lives today with their own kids and their own clients and their other business ventures. This is one small little side hobby for them. This is not where they build their wealth, doing these events. So they have a gift of delivering a message, and I have plugged currently in my business, in businesses that I'm in, every single client, every single customer, every single business partner, every employee, coworker, every every person, every vendor has heard about this message. And I'm always reminded how I need to continue to do more, and I learn because I'm in a different place every single time, and I can learn from them. They can't come to my house and talk to me about this stuff, and I learn it the same way. But when they're on this stage, it's like a pastor in a pulpit delivering a message. That pastor is still the center. That pastor does not have a halo, and they don't have wings, but that pastor has a gift of a message. And Jackie and Carmen O'Quinn, when I sit in that chair, they're my coach. And they train my team. And they build my influence. And all I have to do is be willing to submit to a message, not a person, a message, and learn. And get every event I think about coming to, every single event, I've been to hundreds of events. And every single event, I think about how busy I am, how many people rely on me, and maybe I don't need to go that weekend. How something comes, every event, I almost don't make it. And I've gone seasons where I've not come for a little while, and then I come back and think, oh my goodness, what am I doing? And I'm inspired by them because they've been to way more events than I've been to. And they still show up, even when they don't feel good, even when they got sick kids at home, even when something's going crazy in their life, in their marriage, or something emotionally they're not right. They have a skill set to bring their A game. And they bring it for me, and they bring it for you. And there's no one, when you talk about, like, war on debt, when you talk about getting these concepts, whether it's personalities, Carmen and Jackie O'Quinn are through and through the absolute best in the world that we have available today, and we can put them to work for us if we first listen, plug in, and tell everyone else that we work with about it, and they will help us build our business. Not their business, they will help us build our business. You notice they haven't sold you anything except your best interest all weekend long.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to the stage Mr. Jackie O'Quinn.